my office!
Capcom's public relations manager Brian Keltner and community specialist Shawn Baxter stopped by Zadzooks headquarters to talk and walk through the sci-fi third-person action shooter Lost Planet 2. So, Mr. Baxter, tell us why we need to spend $60.
What makes Lost Planet unique is the fact that you have this 4-player co-op experience against these massive bosses. And on top of that, you're fully customizable. Literally, there are thousands upon thousands of options. We tried to figure out exactly how many there are, and we ended up somewhere near 24,000 different options for your character. So, essentially, you're going to be unique. You won't look like your friends. You'll have this experience to go in there. You'll have guns they don't have, and vice versa. So, it'll really add to the mechanic of always being unique, having something new to show off to your buddies. And aside from that, this is just the campaign experience. There's a full multiplayer versus mode, which with 16 players and that kind of customization built into it, you're always going to have something new. The vital suits also add to it. I mean, there's no other game that really has the vital suits like Lost Planet does. And if you played Lost Planet 1, all of them are back, but now they all have new moves and we've added more to it. So we're talking dozens of these various vehicles, like anything from what you're seeing here to flying, to ones that are on ground, to real small one-seater personnel vehicles, to vehicles that'll let one guy pilot and 2 individual turrets on either side that they can independently control. So there's even a couple VSs that allow you to essentially have one, and if your buddy has another, you can combine them to make one ultimate vital suit. You're storming a beach base, a coastal base, at night during a thunderstorm. So what Brian's doing right now is he's fighting his way through some of the tunnels and the fortress that's essentially there. You're playing as Nevek in this episode. Each episode you're going to play as a new faction, and in Lost Planet 1 you may remember Nevek as an enemy. Well, now you get to play as them, fighting against a newer Nevek whose goal is essentially to destroy the planet, so you're going to stop them. So, Brian just picked up a rocket launcher. Sorry, I'm used to talking to a lot of the weapons, or all of the weapons that you remember in Lost Planet 1 are back, and they're even better. The customization in the game has gone even further in Lost Planet 2, so instead of just customizing a couple of the patterns on your character, now you can customize your character completely, right down to the weapons. And so, if you have a custom weapon layout, if you have a custom rocket launcher, you can change not just the rocket launcher you have, you can also change what you're going to find on the map. So if you really have that great one that shoots 3 rockets at a time or something like that, it'll be there for you whenever you want it to be. As always, in Lost Planet you can pick up the vital suit weapons, the weapons that attach to the vehicles in the game. So they're much more powerful. As you can see, Brian shooting a rocket launcher here is doing way more damage than anything else you can find that's just a standard human weapon. So what he's able to do is take down a couple of the VSs with this rocket launcher in just a couple seconds, but this whole fortress is loaded with enemy vital suits. So not only could you destroy them, if you wanted to, you could even force the pilot out of them and then take them for yourselves. And then, of course, you can wreak havoc having one of those. One of them that he's fighting against, or destroyed one, and there's another one coming. It's a tank that can transform into a spider walker. So it has a couple drills on the front of it and just barge right through. Those question mark boxes that you saw there for a second have to do with the customization and unlocking in the game. The customization, it comes into play in a few different ways as far as getting new parts for yourself, but those question mark boxes are a random container. So it may be anything from a new gun, a new helmet, a new piece of chest armor, a new ability, a nickname, anything like that, or even a new gun. Or it could just be credits, which you can use later on. The credits, essentially, you go into the customization screen, and you have a roulette wheel, basically, and pump in a few credits, and it'll spin randomly and give you something new. So a new mechanic, too, is also you can repair the VSs. All it does is use your thermal energy in the game, run up to a VS, repair it real quick, and then it's back to full health. Let's grab a different gun to put on here real quick. Grab the shotgun. Take care of this guy real quick.
Rated T for Teen, Lost Planet 2 is available May 11th for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. That's it for this week's episode of Zadzooks Video Game Minute. Thanks for watching and playing. I'm Joseph Zadkowski.
The Lincoln Doodle.